Oh, guys, can you believe that? Scary, isn't it? Well, I'm at Central Middlesex Hospital. So what happened tonight was I was putting up my feed, putting up my bag, and all was, I got that Grusha, whatever line. All of a sudden, I heard, I was like, what the fuck is it? Like blood squirted out there, and I'm like, what? Listen, this thing busted. That's clean cut, clean. I wasn't putting pressure on it or anything to flush it. Just about to attach it, it like what? So naturally, I contacted Central Middlesex Hospital, because don't forget it was about 4 o'clock, So don't forget it's time ticking. So I know that I got, the queue after 5 o'clock is a wrap. I contacted them, I rang them, didn't get any answer then, called the ward, let them know, spoke to somebody, told them the situation, what was going on, I needed help. What's the protocol? What do I do in my position? What do I do? What's your protocol for that? I was on that sort of thing. And then I just sat there waiting. First of all, I was told to just go to A&E and, I was told to go to, Norfolk Park Hospital. And then just, you just have to be admitted there until we can get to you. So that's not going to happen. That's not okay, really, is it? That doesn't sound okay. So then I sat down and I waited to see if they would contact me from here, And then they did contact me back. And then when they contacted me, they was like saying, when they contacted me, they said, I don't even know if I think she's training, but she said, I need you to, so she said, what's happened? So I explained what happened again, yeah? And then she's just sort of saying, so what happened? So I'm explaining what's happened. I just told you what happened. She's like, how do you know it's split? Well, I know it's split, don't I? I'm telling you. So there I am saying blah, blah, blah. Do you understand what I'm saying? I know it's split, don't I? This is the situation of whatever. And then she's like, it sounds like a split. Well, yeah, I was just saying that though, weren't I? So anyway now, so I'm like, okay, what's the protocol? What's that? What's good? It's Friday, the clock is ticking. I know everything. I said, Mark's just shut down your clock by 5 o'clock. So come on, let's get it moving. So she's just like, okay, she says, okay, I can fit you in for, she was quiet for a little bit, then all of a sudden she said, okay, I can fit you in for maybe Monday. I'm sure she said something like Monday or Tuesday, and we'll get it repaired. So what? So what do I do now? If I can't use the line, I don't understand. Where we at? And then she was like, okay, so do you have any tape? You what? Hold on. What did you say? Do I have any tape? Listen, she was obviously talking about maybe, I don't know, whatever, the surgical tape or whatever. But still, it didn't even sound right, you just saying tape. You know what I mean? I might as well get a bit of Wrigley's bubble gum or flipping bit of I don't know, tire puncher kit or whatever, or some super glue. Like, what do you mean? This particular line, that Grusha line or whatever, it's so fine. For anyone that's got it, it's super fine. That's not, you can't put no tape on that. You can't squeeze nothing on that. There's nothing of it. There's literally nothing of it. So that was the situation anyway. So that was the situation anyway. So then in the end, she did sort of say that she's going to, so that was that. So then, thank God, one of the nutritionists contacted me back, and she did tell me to come, thank God. It was really nice. She did wait, which is very nice. So she waited for me, and that was actually nice. And I must say, I must have been about an hour, 20 minutes in the Uber. Do you know what I mean? It just took forever. So it was nice of her to wait for me, and she did wait for me. So at least that got done. I'm just leaving now. So now, well, it's done, isn't it? So but funny enough, since I've been home, I've not been feeling too fabulous. If the truth be told, I've not been 100 at all. I've been feeling quite feverish, not feverish, but I've been feeling very hot whilst I'm having the the treatment, the feeds. I've been hot, it's like, oh, come on, man. So you can imagine, I just want to watch it and just keep an eye on it, make sure that I'm okay and stuff. So basically I have to wait and see what happens. So I'm just obviously I'm leaving now, but yeah, like I was saying, just so basically that was that really. But you know, it just dawned on me tonight, I'm not going to start sweating and worrying about the line, because obviously it's as safe as it can be, but you know, it's very sad, isn't it, when you think about it. It's so sad really, you know, because look, you think about like all the patients that get into trouble and you've got to come all this way, you know, and I'm probably someone that lives quite close. I bet there's so many people that live so far, do you know what I'm saying? And in these emergencies, and think about this situation that I'm talking about now. How lucky was I? What if I put my bag up later? What if I put it up later on? Do you see what I'm saying? I would have been spending unnecessary time in the hospital with that break. Do you see what I'm saying?